Hey guys, what is up? It is Cedar Flags here, and today, major news coming out of Vaughan, Ontario's Canada's Wonderland. There was B&M dive track spotted right outside of the mighty Canadian Mindbuster, which is a wooden roller coaster in the park. Yeah, we're probably getting a dive coaster. I mean, there have been rumors in the past about Canada's Wonderland getting a B&M dive, but it's almost inevitable now. The way you could tell that it's B&M dive track is because of the actual structure. The main spine is very big. I've been to Cedar Point in Valraven. Just looking at Valraven right next to Raptor, there's a huge difference. Raptor has that normal spine that has the 4-person row carts by it. Valraven is huge. The spine is absolutely huge. And when I first saw it in person, it just amazed me by how big the actual spine was. So yeah, this is definitely B&M dive track. So today I want to give you a little bit of my prediction and see where, when, and what this roller coaster could offer. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to not deal with any of this intro nonsense. So let's talk about the theme first. I mean, the theme's probably going to be Ziz. We have the 3 creatures, sea, air, and land. And sea is Leviathan, land is Behemoth, which are already 2 roller coasters that are present at the park. And the third is air, which is called Ziz. These are 3 creatures that are mythical. And yeah, so it's definitely going to be Ziz. So Ziz, I think, will be a B&M dive coaster, obviously, since the track has been spotted. So it will be themed. I think it will be very heavily themed, have a couple near-miss elements because of the wide track structure. And that would be a very neat idea to see some more near-miss elements in a dive roller coaster. So let's talk about the general statistics. These are my thoughts on the statistics. The height, 200 feet approximately. I feel like they want to get that 200-foot thing just to say that they have 3 roller coasters over 200 feet. I could see very similar stats to SheiKra at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And I would see the drop about 185 feet. Not as tall as the actual height of the roller coaster, but the terrain and the land, the very landlocked land, would make this drop just barely possible. The speed, around 65 to 70 miles an hour. The length, around 3,000 to 3,500 feet. So a little bit of elements I could see on this ride, a dive loop and Immelman. I could see this experiment with a couple more inversions instead of just regular maneuvers. I could also see near the brake run a splashdown at the lake where Vortex goes over. And I could see this have a little bit of cross with Vortex. I could see it going a little over Vortex, kind of like Iron Dragon in Rougarou or Mantis. But yeah, I mean, it would still be an amazing roller coaster. Vortex would probably still be the 4th best at the park because it's currently the 3rd, according to many people, including my buddy, Canada Coaster fan. So yeah, I mean, this roller coaster won't be, I guess, as good as Leviathan and Behemoth. It's a B&M dive. A lot of coaster enthusiasts think it's okay. But I feel like this is a smart choice for Canada's Wonderland because this is a major GP magnet. It scares the ever-living daylights out of the GP as it holds you before it drops you. And I feel like this roller coaster will have an amazing crowd come in. It would be a step away from the flat rides, and it will be a very interesting experiment, I guess you could say, for the riders as well as the coaster enthusiasts who see this opening. So that's what I expect for this ride. What do you guys expect for this ride? My thoughts are I would have rather seen a major launch roller coaster because the only launch coaster they have is Backlot Stunt Coaster, which is a family launch. But, I'm not the owner of Canada's Wonderland. I can't decide what new roller coaster they're getting. I could see this being one of the better dive roller coasters. And since it's Cedar Fair, I could definitely see the vest restraint. I know a lot of coaster enthusiasts don't enjoy vest restraints on B&M dives, but I still think that's almost inevitable as well. What do you guys think? I'm going to create a No Limits 2 recreation that I'm actually in the middle of creating. That will probably be my next video if I'm not wrong. So that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me your opinions in the comments below, and I will see you later.